What's going on, guys? This is ALICUS experiencing this human called Jordan Echo. So, guys, I want to come out here with really sharing with you this concept that you may have not heard before, but something that I found out a few years ago along my journey, right? Some of you guys have called me ALICUS, some of you guys call me Jordan, some of you call me whatever names you want. But ultimately, at the end of the day, guys, we are here for a reason, right? We are not just human beings. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. And the video I'm going to share with you guys today is going to be a metaphysical one. It's going to be a metaphysical one. This is not something I read in a book. This is not something that I listened to on YouTube. This is something that I discovered through my own experience, through my own journey of actually doing what's called an Akashic Records meditation, right? And so on this planet, right, I actually was born with the name Jordan, right? That was my born given name in this matrix. Somewhere along the line, a couple years ago, I started referring to myself as ALICUS, right? Some people did not like it. Some people did not understand it. Some people were confused. Some people thought I was crazy. But ultimately, at the end of the day, it is what I know to be true. Guys, and the analogy I'm going to give you is it's very much like Assassin's Creed. So if you've ever played Assassin's Creed, Brotherhood, Assassin's Creed 3, those are my two favorite ones. There's also, it's basically this guy that he goes into this enemy suit and he experiences the history of his ancestors through what's called memories, right? And so he goes into this suit and then he'll experience his ancestors from Egypt. Then he'll go experience his ancestors from Rome. Then he'll experience his ancestors from the Declaration of Independence. And you'll go through the history, the ancestors of the Vikings, the ancestors of the Spartans, right? All these Assassin's Creeds. One of my favorite video games, by the way, Assassin's Creed. And so basically, from one point of view, you're Desmond, right? You're Desmond that is in present day reality, 2020, whatever. And then there's also you that's, Connor on AC3. There's you that's EZIO in, Brotherhood. And so the point is, from one point of view, I am Jordan. From one point of view, I'm also ALICUS. And so if you look at planet Earth, it's basically a video game. And you also not only have your human name, but you also have your other name, right? Which is your soul name, your spiritual name. And this is true. Also, I wanted to share with you, not only is this true, but what they said about Revelations is when the new earth comes, you will be given a new name. And so this is what this means, I believe, as we're experiencing, heading to this new earth. This is one of the concepts that I've perhaps came to this planet to share, is remembering your soul name. And so basically your soul name, this is part of the teachings of ALICUS. ALICUS is my soul. Jordan is my human. So the teachings of ALICUS, this soul of ALICUS, right, is to remember your soul name is the core component. Because, guys, on this planet is just one of your lives. So, and some of you know this, basically, when you remember your soul's name has a frequency. And this frequency has information. When you say the word ALICUS, it is a frequency, it is information. It has a code, right? This is true of your soul name as well. You will remember your soul name. And by remembering your soul name, you will remember all of your whatever lives you want. But you also remember who you really are beyond the veil. And that's what's really exciting about spiritual awakening, is the core component of this. And for us to be on this planet is to evolve and perfect our souls, right? To get off the wheel of reincarnation, of karma, to release fear, and to basically embody the truth of our souls, to become our higher self, right? To be pure and love and light. And so that's what this is, to remember your soul name. ALICUS experiencing Jordan, right? So like I said, this is a unique perspective, and this is an original concept. I did not invent this. I discovered this, and perhaps there was people that discovered it before me, but ultimately I know this is not a very well-known concept. This is a very new thing, as not many others I have found know their soul name, but some do. I'm not the only one. There are a few people I know that also know their soul name. Also, if you want to learn your soul name, we can do a reading. I also read past lives. I also read people's soul names. I can give you meditation, whatever. Also, I have a book, Reincarnation Secrets. I have a few other books that I'm working on, that I've written. Some that are done, some that aren't. Perhaps some that will come at a later day. But basically, it's exciting. Imagine you're in a video game your whole life, and then you'd awaken to the fact that you remember that you're not the character in the game, but you're the player of the character. And you're the player playing the character. So I say to myself, and I saw to my good friends, is that, hey, I'm not Jordan Eckel. And I've said this before. I'm not Jordan Eckel. I am experiencing Jordan Eckel. I'm playing the character of Jordan. Okay, so if your name's Bob, you're not Bob. You're experiencing Bob. You're the observer of Bob. You're the creator of Bob. So don't identify as who Bob was. Go out there and create who you want Bob to be, because you get to create your game. Imagine you're playing in my NBA 2K and you're my player, my career. And you said, you know what, I'm Billy Smith. You know, I'm the number 1 pick, 70 overall. How's my career going to go? You know deep down, you're not Billy Smith. You're actually on the other side of the TV. You're holding a controller and you're playing PlayStation or Xbox. You're actually playing. So ALICUS is playing PlayStation right now. And on my career is he's playing this character, Jordan Eckel, at this moment, right? That's what it is. And so it's not just, you're not just making something up. But think about this. There's a version of you on the other side of the game that's playing the game. This is called your higher self. So you realize when you connect with this that you have much more power and you don't have to identify your experience. So when you go through pain, you go through suffering, you go through heartbreak, you go through death, you go through, the painful things in your life, you can see it from a bigger point of view, not give it so much meaning, not give it so much importance, and kind of not care so much about the outcome when you're not identified as the experience. Like imagine, you're playing, think about this right now, guys. Like think about if you're playing Call of Duty, okay, Call of Duty, whatever, there's search and destroy where you get one life. You die, that's it, you're done. You get back to the lobby, right? Or you also have what's called ground war. You have free for all. You have domination. You have respawn mode. Okay, you die, you don't actually die. You just get rebirth. Fortnite, Battle Royale, same thing, right? You get one life, but in reality, if you die,